What do you think are the questions people ask about prayer most often? Here are a few. How can I find time to pray when life gets busy? How do I know if I'm praying correctly? What should I pray for? How can I be more consistent in my prayer life? How can I hear God's voice? What is the power of prayer? Do any of these questions sound familiar to you? Chaim Bentorah answers many of these questions and teaches what the Bible says about prayer in Palal. A Hebrew teacher explores prayer. Should I pray in a specific place or time? Do I have to use certain words or phrases? Can I pray for anything? What if I don't feel like praying? How do I know if my prayers are being answered? Prayer takes on many forms. There's public prayer and private prayer. Our prayers may be only a thought, or we may speak them out loud. Prayer comes in many shapes and sizes. Some prayers are prepared ahead of time, others are spontaneous. We may recite the Lord's Prayer or the 23rd Psalm, or we may need to pour out our hearts to God. The one common denominator of all prayer is our desire to attach or join ourselves to the Almighty. In most cases, we're hoping to obtain some favor or assistance from God, but not all prayer has a selfish motive. We may practice contemplative prayer, just communicating with God, fulfilling that deep need for relationship with Him. In Palal, Chaim teaches us that prayer can be summed up in the Hebrew word for prayer, which is Palal. The word literally means a notch in a tent peg. A tent peg is driven into the ground, but it is the notch in the peg that holds the fabric of the tent, keeping it anchored to the ground. Prayer is that notch that keeps us attached to God, so that when the storms of life come, we will not be blown away, because we are anchored and grounded in God. If you have questions about prayer, if you want to understand what God says through His Word about how we should communicate with Him in prayer, Palal explains many of the answers you may be seeking. For a limited time, you can save 20 to 30% when you purchase Palal, but that's not all. With your purchase of Palal, we will send you Chaim Bentorah's ebook, The Healing Presence of God, a Hebrew teacher meditates on Psalm 25. This discount and bonus free ebook are only available through this offer. If you want to improve your prayer life and intimacy with God, the chapters of Palal may hold the key you're looking for. Please click on the button below now to take advantage of this limited time offer.